this machine right here is called a planer. And the planer is used to reduce the thickness of your wood to the thickness you want it to come out. If you have a fat board and you're trying to get it skinnier, you'll run it through here several passes until it's the thickness you wanted. You can only take off 1/16 of an inch at the most in one pass. So it's imperative that you know how thick your piece of wood is before you start here. And then you have to set the planer for the first cut without being too deep. 32nd of an inch to 1/16 of an inch at the most on your first cut and for each cut after that. So, this planer has a table. There's a drive pulley in there that will grab a hold of your board and feed it into the blades. The blades are in the middle in here, and as your board passes through the blades will be shaving off the top layer of wood. There's another drive wheel in the back that pulls your board out from the blades, and then you'll receive your board on the other side. This hand wheel right here will adjust the height of this table in relation to the blades. So wherever this table is set, your board is going to come out the thickness that you set it to right here on the other side. So to start this cut, I need to know how thick this piece of wood is. So I'm going to measure it. And right now it's 3/4 of an inch thick. So we're going to take a look at the ruler. I have a red painted line here at 1 inch and a red painted line at 3/4 of an inch. Those are very common places. So if I set this planer up, there's 1 inch, there's 3/4 of an inch. That's how thick my piece of wood is. If I put it in there right now, it's not going to cut anything. So I have to give this about 1/2 a turn more, and that's going to take off about 1/32 of an inch of thickness. So I have that set to go for the first pass. To turn the planer on the back edge of this red knob, there's a little piece that turns. That red button pops out. Push the green button, and the planer will start. We're going to keep this board flat on the table surface and push it in. The rollers will feed it through the rest of the way. And we're going to run it through again. I'll flip my board end for end to the other side. Give this wheel about another 1/2 a turn to make it a little thinner. Push it in again. Process until this board comes out the thickness that you want. And you can tell how thick it should be coming out, and you can always double check with the tape measure. And that's how you use the planer.